Yeah, but Jack of all trades doesn't sound like a bad thing to me. Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we are starting a new show, Jack of all trades, Party of None, episode 1. I know nothing about this. This is the first show that's coming out for the new winter season here. We are going to be doing a bunch of shows from this season. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, now is the time to subscribe. We're going to check out the first episode of this. We'll be doing this every week. I'm looking for shows most days. So if you guys have any recommendations, let me know in the comments down below. We're going to see what this one is all about. So yeah, subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell, and let's go ahead and start. Also, if you want to watch these episodes early and uncut, you can check out my Patreon. That link will be down below, patreon.com/ajrich123. We do a bunch of exclusive shows over on there as well. And let's go ahead and start. What the hell was that noise? Oh, just a rabid bunny. Okay, so we're fighting in a dungeon. A evil bunny dungeon. At least they're not the bunnies from ReZero. Because you can't get worse than that. Or can you? Goblins, another thing that from another show you can't get worse than. Dude, solo leveling. Uh, 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Or 2 hours. Is that 2 hours and... Oh no, 3 minutes. Speed run. Ah.
ストレングスアップ戦況を読みタイミングを測りながら発動し続ける支援魔術を使う不要術師は常に時間に追われる剣を振り回しながらの支援魔術なんて普通はやらないだが俺なら
I guess if you're fighting by yourself, you kind of have to.
お前には今日限りで勇者パーティーを抜けてもらう
何の冗談だオリバー
冗談でも何でもないオルン
何言ってんだ俺たち幼馴染でずっと一緒にやってきた仲間だろ
And you're kicking him out?
お前を同じ村の出身だからと多めに見てきただがお前じゃここから先はきつすぎる
Ain't this typical, like, kicked out of a party, kicked out of a group, betrayed? We've been getting this a lot lately, but like this is even deeper. You were childhood friends with this group and you're just not keeping up. It feels like there's more to this type of, like, I don't even know if you can call it betrayal because you're just kind of kicked out of a party. You're not getting, fuck, last season we watched an anime of dude being in a party and then getting, like, left to die kind of thing. So it's not to that level, but, like, there's got to be more to it.
実力不足だ。だから勇者パーティーから抜けてもらう。
オリバー8年前俺とオリバーが結成したパーティーは結成わずか数年で S ランクに上り詰めた
So why would they kick him
大
out?
迷宮で誰一人たどり着けていない第94層に到達人々からは勇者パーティーと呼ばれ注目を集めた確かに俺の実力は足りていないかもしれないだがそれはメンバー全員に言えることだ今のままじゃ
俺たちは支援魔術を使う不要術師がどれだけ重要な存在か理解していなかっただが先月の合同討伐で他の S ランクパーティーの不要術師にその凄さを
Oh, so they're gonna get a different guy that can do that that's better.
いかに劣っているかもな
They want somebody that's better on... Oh, that's still bullshit.
今は不慮術師としても実力が劣っているの。文句言える立場。
パーティーに不慮術師が必要になったからメンバーの中で一番適性のあった俺がコンバートしたんだろう。欠点は独自に開発した魔術で補っているし。
So he like
迷宮の真相
he
でも
did that for
オ
them.
ルンの代わりの不慮術師は見つけている。
What a dick. Like,
悪いがそういうことだ。
and you've been friends with them for 8 years?
さらに先に進まなきゃいけないのよ。あんたがいたんじゃ迷惑ってこと。
なんだよそれ。これが苦楽を共にしてきた仲間に対する態度か。
Are we sure there's not more to this? Like his childhood friend? Has he been enchanted?
なのにあれこれ偉そうに意見してきてムカついてたのよ。あんたみたいなやつをなんて言うかわかる？器用、貧乏よ。
Yeah, but jack of all trades doesn't sound like a bad thing to me. Actually, that's always been seen as a good thing.
剣士と不慮術師、二つの立ち回りを合わせたこの新しいスタイル。俺の器用さなら確立できる。もう器用貧乏なんてバカにされないように。
Does anybody else feel that way? When I hear the term jack of all trades, that means you can do multiple things and you're good at multiple things. Maybe it's a name that's different, like, or seen differently in Japan or something. But when I think of that, I think of it as a good thing, honestly. So that's, or maybe just in these terms, they're like, oh, jack of all trades, you're not good at anything. You're only subpar at multiple things. That kind, maybe that's what they're kind of like putting it as. But I don't know. That's not how I see it.
いつか万能者と言われるような探索者になってやる。これで次はまた第7層から始められるし、今日はこの辺に。急げ、早く。なんだ。くそ、なんでこんなことに。仕方ないだろう。あんな数の多く。でも女の子を残して逃げるなんて。なんだって。あのままじゃ全滅だった。俺は正しい判断をしたまでだ。
Oh, you left a girl, so now he's probably gonna have to go save her.
昔からの仲間を優先するのは当然だろう。俺が立ち入るべきではない。こいつらと組んだその子の運が悪かっただけの話だ。だが
You're going to.
知っている。パーティーから捨てられる辛さを。俺は間違っていない。
Maybe he's gonna form a group of like abandoned people.
そういう奴らが一番不快だ。言わせておけば、あの状況で俺一人残ったって助けられるわけないんだよ。
Wow. The dude just went for a punch.
場所はその子を見捨てた場所を言え。
Oh no. Instead of goblins, it's orcs. Oh god. Yep. I'm telling you, it's not a bad name. I like Jack of all trades. Personally, I like training up multiple classes. I try to be a mage. Also try to be a swordsman. Doesn't always work out, but you know. You know, get good at multiple things. He's both. Damn. The slices in the show so far are very crispy, very clean.
かなりの数だな。低ランクのパーティーなら逃げ出すのも理解できる。だが俺なら一人でも十分だ。
この人。
I mean, he's soloing this shit.
第 大丈夫。
Also, do we get more than red crystals?
生きてる。
Like, is there other treasure? Oh. Yeah, she should definitely not be
それじゃあ俺は
soloing these dungeons.
待ってください。
She needs somebody for sure.
改めてお礼を言わせてください。ありがとうございました。私、ソフィア・クローデルと言います。
クローデル。この紋章。
それでオルンさん、もしよろしけれ
Yeah.
ばお礼に
I would be surprised if this was like a one and done. You saved her. Let's not show her again.
助けたわけじゃ。
It's gonna be a main character, right?
分かったよ。
ありがとうございます。
You would think.
オルンさん、着きました。ここ安いんですけど、
Oh.
料理は本
They
当に
own
美
an
味しい
inn or something.
や
Yeah.
はりウサギの系列か。
Or a shop.
マントの紋章で予想はしていたけれど、ソフィアはノヒタント王国を代表する大手クラン、野天の銀と所属の
Ah, okay. So it is the
なさそうだ。
it is a guild. All right.
野天の銀とは王国で
Rabbit
も
Guild
一二を争う人気クランだ。お姉ちゃん。
An older sister.
今日はこの近くで会議があってな。それにしても誰と来たんだ？ボーイフレンドなんてさすがに早すぎると。オルンデーラ。
久しぶりですね。
Oh, he
セルマ
knows
クロー
her.
デルさん。
オルンさん、
Okay, maybe she's supposed to be one of the other main characters.
セルマ・クローデル、野天の銀との頂点である S ランクパーティーのリーダー、そして
Oh, how
最高
interesting.
の不要術師だ。彼女は不要術師というロールを人々に知らしめ、役割に応じたパーティー構成という概念を作った。攻撃役のアタッカー、盾役のディフェンダー、
Wait, so she made
後方支援の
like
サポーターという
the normal.
三つの役割に振り分け
Hold on a second. So she's the one that this world needed to have somebody introduce. Like, we need a warrior. We need a tank. We need somebody. We need a fucking healer. Okay, well, that feels like a little prehistoric in this. Like, hey, they're just figuring out how to have classes to, you know, a balanced group when you go into dungeons. I like that. It's a little refreshing. It feels like we're like, I don't know, in the back end of learning how do we have a party? That's kind of cool though. Somebody figured that out and this world didn't know how to do it before.
これは剣士から不要術師にコンバートされた。
Ah, so that's what like kind of kicked it off.
彼女の活躍を見たオリバーたちによって、俺はお払い箱にされたわけだ。
Oh, she was the cause. Holy shit, just by how good she was at it.
しかし、どうして俺をこんなに睨んでくるんだ？
Good question.
まだ14歳の私の可愛い妹を引っ掛けると。
I don't think that's what this was.
ああ、そういうこと。誤解です。確かに一緒に食事をしようとしましたが、やましい気持ちはこれっぽっちもありません。
はあ、私のソフィアが可愛くない
What
っ
the
てことか。
fuck?
ああ、めんどくさいな。
もうお姉ちゃん、私の命の恩人に失礼なこと言わ
命の恩人だと。あさってから連日大迷宮に潜るからしばらく我慢しろとあれだけ言ったのに。
ないで。ごめんなさい。
Okay, so the party she was with was not like, I don't know, a defined one. It's not like they've
ま
been
あ無事のようだし
together forever.
とやかくは言わないが、これからは勝手に行くのはダメだぞ。オルン、妹を助けてくれたようで感謝する。先ほどは失礼な態度をとってしまって
There we
すま
go.
なかった。
気にしてませんよ。
合同討伐以来か。
そうですね。
まともに会話するのは初めてだな。
ええ。
二人は前からの知り合いなの？
セルマさんとは先月合同討伐の際に顔を合わせたんだ。
おかげで随分と助かった。さすがと言わざるを得んな。
Okay, so he was kicked out really
前
recent.
からオルンさんは知ってたみたい。
なんだソフィア、オルンのことを知らないのか？
もしかして有名な人？
当然だ。 オルンは
Not anymore. Okay, so it's been super recent.
かしこまらなくていい
I guess the Heroes Party really
今
is
の俺は
famous.
勇者じゃないからね。
勇者じゃない。まさかパーティーを抜けたのか。
ええ。昨日抜け
Oh, it was literally yesterday. Okay.
まあ
Is
そう
she
です
gonna get him to join
天の
theirs?
銀とに勧誘する気か
もし予定が空いているなら。
ちょっといえ、しばらくクランや特定のパーティーには所属したく
Or maybe it's not an invite.
何か勘違いしてないか。お前にぴったりの依頼だよ。
依頼って。
あさってからうちのクランで行う共同探索に同行してほしい。報酬も出す。
共
Oh.
同探索。
言葉通り教え導くだ。一種の実地訓練と思ってもらっていい。南の大迷宮を第51層まで下る。
3日。どんなに優秀な新人でも半年から1年はかかるはず。
Wow. I guess she expects them to go through it crazy
確かに
fast.
無茶だが、最短の道をたどれば不可能
I mean, if they've done it a bunch, they probably mapped out
それに
the dungeon.
スポンサーの肝入りでな。
And if it's as long as it's not one of those type of dungeons that just like completely change every time you go in it, so it's like a random map every time, then you're fine. Then if it's already once it's figured out, it's figured out, then you can just map it out and yeah, you could get through something that might have taken you half a year crazy you could do in a crazy, in a really fast amount of time if you know where to go.
野天の銀ともいろいろ振り回されているんですね。でもここまで無茶な計画ならスポンサー相手でも突っぱねることができたんじゃないですか。そこをあえて実行するとしたら何か他の理由が。ああ、本来はフロアボスを倒せない新人たちでも先の階層を探索できるようになればクランの総合戦力が強化できますからね。
迷宮では10層ごとにいるフロアボスを倒さないと次の階層に進めない。
Ah,
この不正は
okay.
新人が
So that's
死傷
pretty
することが
normal.
多い。だがベテラン探索者が討伐さえすれば同行の新人はボス戦をせずに次の階層の水晶に登録するだけで先に進める。それでオルンにも同行してほしいのだ。
話を聞くに銀とにとって重要な
Have somebody like extremely over leveled so you can get through the stuff, but still like claim all the areas.
私はお前のことを評価している。
セルマさんは不要術師として俺を評価していると。正直言って嬉しいが一体何を。
Yeah, is there some ulterior, like, I don't know, ulterior motive here?
合同討伐の際後悔するに決まってる。そこまで言ってくださるのはありがたいですが、ま
Oh.
あこちらにも予定がありますので。
オルン、
オルンさん、私もその共同探索に参加するんです。なので参加してもらえると嬉しいです。どうかお願いします。ダメでしょうか。
少し考えさせてください。
オルンさん。
I mean,
わかった。
obviously we know why he's being careful about it. I would too at this
剣士に
point.
コンバートしました。
剣士。
ええ、不要術師として評価いただいているようですが、もし参加するのであれば剣士として同行させてください。
まあいい。いざとなったら本職の浮遊術師として立ち回るだろう。
I guess you can like do both, and he's jack of all trades, so you would think he'd be able to
わかり
do,
ました。
or he would just switch back.
こんばんは。
おお、おるんか。
ちょっといいかな。
もう店じまいするところじゃ。ゆっくりしていくといい。
Why does he look like he could be a shopkeeper from like fucking old school Zelda game or something?
今日もなかなか忙しくてな。
繁盛して何よりだよ。
探索者のトップになったオルンの宣伝のおかげでの。お主には本当に感謝しとるんよ。
しーちゃん。ごめん。
オルン、
実は俺、もう勇者パーティーの一員じゃなくなったんだ。
これまでもこれからも勇者であろうとなかろうとオルンはオル
Well,
ンだ。
that's good.
だから改めて言わせてくれ。ありがとう。
There's some good people.
ありがとうなんて。
おかしいかの？お主がしてきたこと、お主が頑張ってきたことは誰？
I mean, if your childhood friend just like literally just fucking abandoned you and kicked you out of the party, you're gonna feel like that. You won't trust people, or you think everyone would do the same thing.
お主を必要とする者がいることの証じゃ。一つ一つ大事にしていくといい。
じいちゃん。
これからじゃよ、オルン。お主はお主の感じた通りに行動すればいい。自分のために生きるも、誰かの助けになるのも。
I'm guessing this is the opening? Sometimes they do that at the end. Okay. Supporter. But then kicked out of the party. Where's the lyrics for that? Jack of all trades, party of none. Man. Okay, so it's kind of started there with the party he got kicked out from or whatever, but it seems like that's not gonna be the focus, at least from that first episode. It seems like it's not going to be. Now it's showing other characters, and I'm guessing maybe these are going to be people he forms a party with or meets or whatever. Whatever the case is, it seems like they might be more of the focus. Huh. Ah, okay. Right there. He's going to form a different party. Okay. That it shows it right there. We're going to meet new people and form a different party. Okay, that's kind of what it felt like anyway. Like, either he was going to go on his own and or whatever, or he was going to end up forming like a different party, or at least getting people, but he's going to form his own party, which he should have done anyway. Like, honestly, at least what it seems so far, the group he was with was kind of fucking assholes, but I don't understand, like, his childhood friend just seems so, like, to me, maybe just going from other shows, it feels like, was the guy brainwashed, or is the guy just didn't care, used him, and then was like, oh, okay. Maybe he just got so centered on this like hero role or whatever that, like, I don't know. We'll talk about it at the end here. What was that guy's face? What was that guy's smile? Hold on a second. Yeah, who is this? What smile? He kind of looked. No, he's got something over his eye right there. What is this guy? This is one of those scary ass smiles. Pretty good song so far, honestly. Yeah, I mean, kind of what we get from that is, and I honestly, I want to say this is the opening, but this honestly could be the ending too. Who knows? But it kind of feels like the opening to me. But from what we've seen there, it looks like he's going to form his own party, which was something kind of an easy assumption to do. It was going to be either or. He's going to go the solo leveling route and do his own shit, or he was going to form a party, and it felt like more the latter. But it's good. I don't know. It looks promising. It looks like we're going to meet a lot of people from there. Okay. It looks like we have an after credit. All right, cool. All right. He ended up deciding to help them. I don't know. That party didn't seem like it would be fun to hang around the way those guys had those attitudes. That girl, like that party did not seem like fun to be around. Did anybody get that vibe? Like, the dude was there in that party for what, 8 years? Or at least with it, he formed a party with his best friend or his childhood friend. Like, it didn't seem that fun, at least at the end there. Like, smug asshole, like, girl that's fucking a goddamn bitch to you. Like, it just seemed like all kind of bad to be in a group like that. But maybe it was one of those things where they got the popularity, they became the heroes party, and it eventually kind of got to all of them. And especially, like, the guy, he probably sees himself as the hero now, and being like, okay, I need the most powerful on this, and I don't care if we were childhood friends. That's kind of what I got from that. Pretty good premise so far. I thought the characters were likable. everything felt smooth. The fighting and the combat seemed cool. I liked the way how kind of like they just learned how to have a tank in your party, like how to have like balanced parties and stuff. That's a bit refreshing. They're in the infancy of being able to have balanced parties and, you know, attacker, defender. They're even in the song that we just, like the opening or ending right there that we just saw, like attacker, defender, like very basic like positions for your party. I like that. Jack of all trades. I said this during the reaction. I think that's a good term, being able to do multiple things like that and seem like that. Jack of all trades, you can do a lot of stuff. Gotta go to that person. But yeah, no, honestly, good first episode. I thought it was pretty good. It leaves a lot out there. We don't really know where this show is gonna go, but I think it's a very good premise so far. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. This is one of many shows we're gonna do this season. We're definitely gonna do a second episode of this. I think we're gonna do this every week. I thought it was a very good first show of the season, for sure. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. If you want to watch these early and uncut, they're all on my Patreon, patreon.com/ajrich123. That link is down below. It's a way to support the channel. We have a bunch of exclusive shows over there as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.